resistance today.
Yes.
Yes. Does everyone remember how to play the game?
No.
I know. That's what I expected.
It's kind of like Mafia.
Oh, okay.
It's like Mafia.
Oh, shit, I gotta change my shirt. Alright, I'll do it after this.
Alright.
Yeah, let's just explain the rules first before we change the shirts and we'll fix all the things. So, Brandon, let's kind of take it away and play a sample round.
we were in the same shirt.
So, it's gonna be.
I actually switched.
What the hell?
You already fucked up, Brandon. You weren't prepared.
Go,
Wait, never mind. So there's gonna be 4 resistance.
This is a tough
These
crowd,
are the
man.
good guys. And your goal is to go on missions and make it successful.
Succeed the mission.
And then there are 3 bad guys, which are spies. Your goal
bad guy?
is to fail missions.
Yeah.
So if you guys remember correctly, you have 5 missions on the board, and like first mission, for example, take 2 people. So let's say Byron and Churro, and let's say Byron is a bad guy, Churro is a good guy. So then we go on the voting track where you guys approve or reject the team. So then obviously Churro will approve because he's part of the mission, and then approve. If all approvals go through, okay, they go on the mission.
Are the cards revealed, or is it like
They're not revealed.
No.
So then I pass out the success and fail cards to the people going on the mission. And then only the bad guys can throw a fail card on. If you're a resistance, you can only throw a success card. So then they go turn in their card face down to me, and I reveal it one by one if it's a fail or success. So I'll be like, success, woo, but then it's a fail. Oh no, the mission failed.
Woo! Oh no.
So the mission failed. And then the bad guys have already won 1 mission. And then you guys will have a 3-minute discussion on figuring out why the mission failed.
Oh, like, because it'd be like one of us is
Obviously,
a
one of you are the
two,
spies.
yeah.
That's when you guys start talking it out. But obviously, a good
Byron?
A good strategy for the first mission is to not, even if you are a spy, is to not fail it. Or you could throw the curveball, but then, you know, the odds are stacked against you that it's only a 50-50 chance one of you are a spy. That's about it.
Hey, you grow facial hair like this guy.
Oh, his mustache on the side.
It looks badass. Yep, like a catfish.
Is it this guy?
I don't have bearded hair.
Yep.
Where's the girl?
Girl.
See? She's a good girl.
So yeah, the few rules we're doing this.
Yep.
So I am gonna cap it at 3 minutes for discussion, and then when it comes to voting, you can only vote once, so you can't take your vote back when it's your turn to vote.
fucking
Like in Avalon, we kind of did that, and it just kind of stalled the
I
game.
know you fucking.
So when you approve or reject the team, you only have 1 chance. So think wisely.
Brazil.
Got it.
Alright.
We could go up to 5, right? What happens if we finish?
Yeah. So if you guys don't vote a team for 5 rounds in a row, like you guys can't figure out a team you guys want to go on a mission one, the bad guys automatically win. The spies win.
What's
So
up with
as
the,
a resistance, you want to get a team to go on a mission.
what's up with the weapon?
A weapon is just like a symbol that people on the mission. So you guys would have
Oh,
weapons. Sorry,
okay.
I skipped that part.
So whoever picked the mission, they hand the weapon to the people that picked the mission to come on with them.
Makes sense.
So, 2 people go on, and then 2 people go on the mission?
No, 2 and 3. So the big number is how many people are going on the mission.
Okay.
2, 3, 3, 4, 4.
Okay. Dang, so this is a very key mission.
And just to reiterate, so good guys can only put a success in, but bad guys could either put success or fail?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the tricky part is the bad guys that you got to know when you want to throw in a fail card.
Got it.
You guys got the part about how we're gonna have a 3-minute discussion before we vote, right? And then after we vote, we're all gonna reveal 1 at a time, but you can't change your vote.
Got it. Because I think that's what was stalling the game last time, right?
Yeah.
You guys want to play a practice round?
Let's play a practice round just to make sure you all get it.
Let's do it.
Let's do a practice round. Oh, can you sit actually in your spot, Brandon?
Where's
Yeah,
the
that-
card? I need a
So we just
card.
sit in place? Like,
Yeah, let's all sit in there.
What was your favorite game we played today so far?
I mean, we played a game of Resistance,
Yeah.
which is similar to Mafia. It's a game of deception and roles and stuff. And then we played Uno Dare, but Family Edition. So out of both of those games, none of them were my favorite.
Not even Resistance?
No, because Resistance, I feel like I'm not cunning and witty and quick thinking enough to deceive people in a short amount of time. Because I feel like with Mafia and One Night Ultimate Werewolf, like you are given a lot of space to mess up and then still recover if you're the bad guy. But with Resistance, I feel like you only have like a very small window to like not be discovered and then destroy it. Like if you're a bad guy to like win.
I completely agree.
Yeah, so
Because there's so many like intermediate steps in between, like the voting and the rejecting, the
Yeah.
moving of the thing on the mission. Who do you pick? And
you could discover really fast.
yeah, and you have to kind of like pull a fast one on people in between all of those.
Yeah.
Versus Mafia, you just wake up and everyone starts bullshitting each other.
Yeah.
And same thing with Werewolf. And so I think the more time you have to bullshit, that's when you could really pull a fast one.
Yeah, so far none of these games have been my favorite. Like I think when it comes to deception games, my ultimate favorite is One Night Ultimate Werewolf, and it's just because there's so much. You start off as one role, and then you go to sleep, similar to Mafia, and then a bunch of roles start, waking up, and they play their position, and then they fuck it all up, and it's beautiful because you think you go to sleep doing one thing, and then you wake up, and then you don't know what you are anymore. So it's really cool.
Did you ever feel like you were, or did you ever even think of that you'd be playing games for a living?
Never once. I didn't even know that this was something that you can make a living off of. Like, I knew people were making money off of playing video games.
Yeah.
But that was so far removed from
Even that
my-
was next level though. When I
Yeah.
first saw people doing their camcord of their desktop, and
No,
then
I'm
they
not
have a
even
headset.
talking that. I'm talking before YouTube, before all of that.
Oh, like
shit.
competitive gaming.
Yeah.
That's next level too.
Yeah. I was so far removed from that I'm like, one, I don't play video games.
Yeah.
So then, hearing that and that people were making a living off of that and they were making like tens of thousands of dollars, I'm like, what? So I immediately was like, yeah, that's not me ever. And I only thought, not to be racist, but I only thought it was for Asian people.
What? Why only Asians?
Cause I don't know. But you know what's funny?
How did you know to block?
Cause your hand was coming in slow motion.
Okay, watch. Hey.
What's funny is I had a friend in college that he was a competitive gamer. And he would
And
travel all over the
he
world.
was Asian?
He was Asian.
God damn fucking Asians and their
They're
stereotypes.
smart, but they're smart.
They're really
'Cause
smart.
they're making money off of a fucking video game. That's genius.
That's why there's a lot of Asians that are poker stars too,
Why?
because they're smart.
Oh.
So poker is it's a very intellectual game. It's kind of like Mafia.
No wonder I suck.
It's just like Mafia, except there's a statistical and mathematical component to
Oh,
it.
double why I suck.
So a lot of the really good poker players are actually Asian. So do
And
you
they always
ever?
wear glasses.
Yeah, sunglasses. Do you ever like wake up in the morning when we come to JK Party Days? You're like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm gonna play games for a living.
I don't wake up and think that. I
Or do you
go
even
home.
stop? Do you even
Yes.
stop to think about that?
Yes, every time. And I'm so fortunate and I'm so blessed that I get to do this because people will say, hey, that video that you did was so funny. And I'm like, yeah, like we were actually doing the dare and, we don't cut corners. Like whatever you guys see, it's happening. And then I'm thinking, wow, I'm talking to this person about my job and my job so happens to be me playing board games all day. Like I'm a grown ass person that has health insurance, that is thinking of buying a house, that is married, but then I'm still playing what is viewed as child or children games. Like,
So what do you
that's
think the
fucking-
take home message is?
there's
stay
a
young?
few. There's a few take home messages.
Just to
One
let
of
you
them-
know, I'm extremely distracted by how badoing your titties are.
Sorry.
They just look like they want to come out.
Fine, is that better?
Can I suck on them?
Ew! Later.
Fine. What's the take home message before you get me all horny?
So the take home would be whatever it is that you're passionate about. Eyes up here, buddy.
Good one.
Whatever it is that you're passionate about, don't ever sell yourself short. Hey! Don't ever sell yourself short and think that you can't make a living out of it. That's one. Another one is don't take life too seriously. you know?
True.
Just have fun, be in the moment, be present, and just enjoy your surroundings. And just get get a good group of friends so that they can support you. Hey! I don't even know what to take home. I'm out of here. Don't look at my ass. I knew it.
Hello, Tiff.
Hello.
Did you ever think that you'd be playing games for a living?
No, never in a million years did I ever imagine that this would be my career. But it's really awesome, and I'm really grateful that I get to do this for a living. It's really cool.
Do you ever stop to think about it, like during the day, or is it kind of just weeks go by and you kind of just go, oh, okay, this is my job, and then every once in a while you're like, oh shit, I can't believe this is my job.
I think every Tuesday I get that thought. Like, that thought crosses my mind. I'm thinking, like, this is my job. That's so weird. Actually, I have this thought when I pick out my clothes, like for wardrobe in the morning, and I'm looking at my closet. I'm like, okay, I wore that last week. I was, and I'm like, but I don't know if it's gonna get messy. I don't know if like I'm gonna be in my bra. Like, should I? Like, I'm trying to think of the wardrobe, which makes me think of what we actually do, which then takes me to that state of mind of, man, that's crazy that this is actually my job and I have to prep for this, and this is I do this with my bosses. It's so weird. It's so hard to explain because it's such a cool yet weird yet, I don't know. It's like it's a really weird perspective when I look at it, because it's kind of like, all right, so I used to work in a hospital. I used to work 9 to 5. I used to do like, that's where I thought, when I was younger, I used to think my life would end up being like just working in an office and just filing papers all the time.
Just kind of what you see like everyone else does, right?
Yeah, I just pictured that to be my life. And so now that I look at my life where it is now, and it's completely like, and never in my wildest imagination would I have thought that I would be doing this for a living. So it's really cool when I stop and I actually analyze all that and I think about it. When you're picking your wardrobe in the morning, do you really think like, oh shit, should I be wearing this bra because my titty might pop out? I have those thoughts. Or I'm thinking like, should I wear a thong or should I wear granny panties? Because I don't know. Really? Yeah, because I'm thinking like, sometimes we have crazy ass dares where it's like, you never know what's going to happen in JK party. True. Or I'm thinking like, maybe I should prep my stomach with a Tums or Pepto before I go in, because maybe we're going to be eating some crazy shit. Or I'm like, okay, today I should put my hair up because who knows what's going to happen. Like, all these things like cross my mind. Or I'm thinking like, I need to bring my makeup remover, and I need to bring my brush because my hair's going to get crazy. Jacked up. Yeah, I need to. Like, you got knots in your hair today, right? Yeah, I got a whole bunch of knots because Julia messed up my hair, and I'm like, so what is your thought process between thongs or panties? Or thongs or granny panties? I'm thinking, well, first I look at the call sheet and I'm like, okay, mess or no mess? No mess equals I can wear thongs, but mess equals I should bring some extra panties just in case, especially when we do like, I don't know, like when we need to... Like if we're gonna get wet or something? Yeah, like if we need to get wet, I'm like, oh man. Or sometimes we'll even end up in our underwear and I'm like, well, I can't wear a thong if I'm gonna be in front of the camera with my butt cheeks hanging out. So that's my thought process. First I look at the call sheet and then I'm like, all right, which underwear can I bring? Damn, girls go through so much. I just look at the call sheet and it just says 7 outfits. So I just go, all right, cool. And I pretty much try to max out as many tank tops as I can because I get hot. Yeah. So I just go, okay, how many tank tops do I have? 4? Then that means I have to get 3 t-shirts and that's it. No, and I always bring extra too, because sometimes like mid-shoot, I'm like, oh man, my armpits are super sweaty. I can't wear that white shirt. I need to wear something dark. Like, there's a lot of thought process. That goes Dang. It's hard being a girl. Why do you wear thongs? Are thongs more comfortable? Like, how come girls don't just wear granny panties as their default? Well, for me, personally, I don't like wearing granny panties as default because I don't like it when you can see the panty lines through the pants. So that's why I usually That's true. It looks kind of funny. It looks weird. So I'll go the thong route for most of the time. But then... Is it more comfortable, though? Speaking on comfort, no. I think, like, the short kind of... Like boy shorts? Yeah, those are the most comfortable, in my opinion. But so with thongs, I'm always like, fuck, it's always up in my butt. But at least I look good in these pants. You can't see my panty line. Yeah. Girls go through so much sacrifice and discomfort just to look good, huh? Like makeup. Heels too? Yeah, heels, bras. Like the fact that we have a wire in one of the clothing that we wear that's like tight to our What body. Is the point of a bra? I don't even know what the point of a bra is. Well, it's supposed to like lift it up, and so I guess what... So it looks like they're not sleeping? They're at attention? Yeah, because I was actually looking at a video recently where they were dissecting that whole idea of bras. And so apparently they're saying that they've done like studies or whatever back in the day when bras first came out, and it showed that boobs that are perked up and pointed are the most sexiest, most flattering. Oh. So then that's why they came up with bras, because then it's so everyone's boobs can look perky. And pointy. Apparently I see. The trend back then. So that's why we wear bras, and that's why we suffer. Dang. Do you think you would ever go braless? Are you part of the... Is there a braless movement? No, right? There is right now, actually. That's what I always see hipsters in downtown. They're always walking around with their nipples pudding all over the place. Do you ever see them? I think right now, the hipster movement, no girls is wearing bras. Yeah, that was the video that I was watching I was telling you about. That's what they were kind of focused on, how girls now, there's like this movement going on with with no bras, and so what they're saying is that now if you don't wear bras, that your boobs will end up being perkier, or like it's better to not wear bras.
Oh, really?
And that's why there's this bra movement. But then there's a lot of girls that they have like their own preference. You know, like for me, I like the support, and I don't like feeling my boobs all
Just
like,
waving around?
Yeah, I don't like that feeling.
Do you think it'll feel weird too if your nipples are just poking through the shirt?
Out. Yeah, for sure. That's why, like, if I would, because there are some shirts that I need to wear these, like, Bart, there's, like, so much crazy shit that goes into it. So there's these products now that it's kind of like stickies.
Yeah.
And so you put over your bra or your boob, and so it's, like, stuck to your tits, and then you kind of, like, tie it. So
I think I've seen,
stretchy.
I think Jill has that too.
Yeah, she ended up getting a pair of those. And so recently I got one, because I have these, I have a few shirts that, like, they're backless, so I want to...
Oh, so you can't have, like, a weird bra strap in the
Yeah,
back.
and I put it on, I'm like, this is weird. They're, like, just floating there, and it's, like, it's weird.
But you still feel support?
If I tie it, yeah, but because you also have an option to not tie it, and it's just your boobs, but then that thing is on top of it, so it covers your nipples, so you have, like, smooth...
Oh, so at least your nipples aren't, like, poking through the
Yeah,
shirt.
it's really weird, but... Yeah, and then I hate it because when you take it off and your skin is all sweaty because it's been, like, there's adhesive on it.
It's like having a plastic bag on your skin.
Yeah, and it's, like, really gross.
The world is turning into a very weird place.
It is, especially with the internet. It's weird.
Hey, babe.
Hi, babe.
What is all of this we just played right now?
So we just finished playing a super old, super traditional Mexican game called Loteria, and it's played exactly the same way that you would play bingo. So instead of yelling bingo when you get 4 of a kind, I believe it's 4 for bingo, I'm not too sure. B-I-N-G-O, I guess it's 5.
Yeah.
Here's the Wikipedia.
So history, the origin of lottery can be traced back in history. The game originated in Italy in the 15th century and was brought to New Spain, Mexico in 1769. Getting
Oh.
loteria was a hobby for the upper class.
Oh, it's an upper class game.
Yeah. And somehow we got our hands on it.
Eventually it became a tradition at Mexican fairs.
Josh, can you quiet down? I'm trying to talk to Jill.
Trying to film a
God
documentary.
damn.
So yeah, so basically you just, like bingo, instead of yelling out a number and a letter, you go, La Dama.
La
And you
bitches.
go, El Negrito.
Oh, that's a bad word.
No, it's not. It's very endearing. Anytime you add ito to it, it's very endearing.
Oh, so it's like,
Chiquito,
that's like
bonito.
saying, yo,
El
what's up,
perrito.
my little nigglets?
What?
Is it like that?
No.
It's endearing. Endearing N-word. What's up, my little nigglets?
Yeah, so, yeah, that's how you play. And then these are the cards. So, like, El Apache. So he's not
What is
here.
that? Apache?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
El Valiente, which is here. Then you put a little bean.
The Chinese guy.
Yeah. Some families like to play with, like, raw beans.
Yeah.
Or uncooked beans.
Oh, you put beans on there?
Yeah.
Oh, is
'Cause, like,
that why
every
we played
household
with the
has beans.
freaking, what are those stinky beans? What are they called?
Bean boozles.
Bean boozles.
Yeah.
So how did it make you feel to play a childhood game?
It was awesome. It was very nostalgic, that's for sure. And it was nice to have like Tiff here who can pronounce it very nicely. I was gonna say churro, but churro's pronunciation is
What?
it wasn't the best. It was worse than a lot of non-Spanish speakers here at this table. It's all right. It's all right.
Did you feel like you had special chemistry because you were with 2 other Mexicans?
I did. I felt like repping Mexico hard. I was like, fuck yeah.
Did you want to break up with me?
No.
Oh, okay.
Why would I think that?
Because, you know, like Mexicans, once they unite, they just want to fuck everything up.
We do?
Hell yeah, you ever been to a Laker game? Or a Dodger game?
I have.
They just, all of a sudden, it's like baseball turned them into these politicians and they just want to start beating people up for no reason.
No, I don't want to break up with anyone.
Fine. Why is it because you love me?
I love you very much.
Awesome.
All right, now it's time for you to get punished. So why are you lagging?
What am I getting punished for?
You gotta eat bamboozled beans
Yeah.
mixed with some surprises.
Oh,
They have to catch it
God.
on JK Party.
Son of a motherfucking
So wait for it.
puto.
Click on JK Party and find it. Loteria.
I'm at the new office now because we just finished shooting Just Kidding Party and I still have a few more meetings to go before the day is over. But I'm actually really tired because Just Kidding Party, it requires you to have super high energy. So if you can imagine, like when you're making regular content, like let's say Just Kidding News or vlogging or shooting a skit, your energy level isn't at its peak. I consider that like a jog. When you're doing Just Kidding Party, because the games are so wild, your reactions are super intense, I feel like it's a sprint. So we pretty much do sprints from 10 a.m. all the way until 6. So now I'm really tired, but I still have a few more meetings. But good thing Sarah brought some Waba Grill. He is the true MVP, and he always brings Waba Grill for us, which is what we're all eating. And these guys are gathered around my desk because on Tuesdays we have a couple of meetings here in my office. The first one is Barbell Brigade University, where a lot of these guys in Barbell Brigade Productions, they didn't go to film school, but they have the drive. So I'm trying to share the knowledge that I have about film that I've learned throughout the years with them so that we can apply a lot of film theory and a lot of film knowledge to Barbell Brigade Productions, which is probably why one of the reasons why Nadim and Evan have been able to grow very quickly, and they've been able to create really, really awesome content for people that didn't go to film school. Like, people see their work and they're like, fuck, your shit is fucking good. And this is coming from people that did go to film school. And then after that 1 hour meeting, we have another meeting about Barbell Brigade Productions, which is the channel, on what content we should maximize on and what we can do to grow the channel. And then after that, I meet with Sarah and Ren, who is the assistant manager. And then we focus on just gym stuff. Do you guys enjoy Barbell Brigade University?
For sure.
What's something that you guys learned that, or first of all, do you feel like you're missing out by not going to film school? And second of all, do you feel like the things that you've learned here has been able to help you achieve what you want in your career? First, Nadim.
I think I'm not missing out because I get to learn from people that are actually filming.
Yeah.
I think like most people that go to film school or that they're being taught from are people that really didn't pursue film but just learned it from film school themselves. And then, but I think it's a great thing, like a great tool to learn. But everyone that went to film school tells me there's no need to go to film school. I think what they think is the best thing to learn is, or the best way to learn is by actually filming.
What about you, Evan? You just pretty much dropped out of school, and you told your parents, right? They think.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
they
so
were
they
supportive, surprisingly.
surprisingly for Asian parents.
Yeah, especially. But I think I was pretty not only methodical but like logical as well. Just because not only was I in school like studying something I didn't want to do, I also knew that I did want to do film, and my school didn't have that to offer. So I think kind of taking this like career and like life path, it almost put like a chip on my shoulder, and I'm for sure like more motivated and more dedicated. I know there's a little bit more at risk, but at the same time, I'm able to rely on my support systems a lot more. I know they're there for me, so the whole experience is a lot more genuine as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What about you, Sarah? So Sarah, he joined on board. He knows nothing about film, and he does have his own vlogs, but he is the gym manager. What was the reason why you even wanted to join in on the Barbell Brigade production meetings and then the university meetings?
It's a great question. I thought to be like a valuable team member for Barbell Brigade, I kind of need to know what's going on all throughout Barbell.
Yeah.
Because I think the information that I learned from here will help me maybe be more creative at the gym, or be able to bring like key valuable points to like different meetings. And I feel like the number one thing that I learned, through the Barbell Brigade Production University is like storytelling and pretty much having a purpose in every single video that like we put out. And so I feel like just these meetings alone, you kind of learn about like marketing, being more intentional with like even wearing like clothes and videos and stuff. And so although I contribute nothing, I feel like I'm just absorbing a bunch of information.
That's one thing I really like about you, Sarah, is that even though you only manage the gym, there's so many other tasks that you can't wait to jump on, and that is just gonna make you a better manager later on.
Thank you.
I think one of the worst things that they teach you in school actually is they'll tell you, okay, once you have this major, you're guaranteed this spot in film school or whatever other industry out there, and that is the furthest they can get from the truth, especially in this day and age. In this day and age, what's really important is experience. So businesses, if you started your own company and you're an entrepreneur, and Facebook will probably hire you on the spot, versus if you go, oh, you know what, I have a 4-year college degree, in business from whatever school, they might not care because who the fuck doesn't have a college degree? And so that's the type of drive that I really like about Cyril, is that he is a constant sponge. Well, actually, Cyril, Nadim, and Evan, they're constant sponges and they're constantly learning, and that's what I feel like is really attributing them to their growth and to be able to have a full-on career at Barbell. So if you guys are really trying to succeed hard, some school is for some people, but if not, the mentality of being able to absorb everything, keep an open mind, and willing to do anything, that is what's going to help you succeed. So I'm going to eat, and then I'm going to try not to die during these meetings. I'm really, really tired. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Do you feel...
Every time I get coffee in my system, I'm like, we don't have David here today, so it's a little bit off because we're used to David's energy, but it's all good. I think it was a little bit different because we were doing a conference on the webcams, so the dynamic was a little bit different, but it's cool too because you just give them time to speak, they give you time to speak. In person, everyone's talking at the same time almost, so it's a little bit different, but